Good afternoon. I just woke up from a short nap. Just had a tuna, tuna salad sandwich. That's bread with tuna. Anyway, tuna. Uh, I've got a whole tomato here that I cut, but I'll wait till after that, till we're done talking. Then I'll have some of that. Uh, I've mentioned just in the last couple days that we canceled Hulu service, and we already had Paramount, but for about $3 or $4 we were able to get Showtime. So that we saved a little bit of money there. But today, which I think we made a smart move in this case. But the news is, let's see what it is. MTV News shutting down as Paramount moves to cut cost. Let's see. I guess MTV, music television, is that what was that? I didn't know it was still around. Let's see. MTV News is shutting down as Paramount Media Networks moves to slash count head in an effort to cut cost. A quarter of employees across Showtime, MTV Entertainment Studios, and Paramount Media Network will lose their jobs as part of the parent company Paramount Global efforts to restructure its cable and entertainment TV unit, according to let's see, how many did they say? How many did they say? It just popped in my mind and popped out of my mind. Cutting domestic, so it's United States, people by 25%. Cuts follow February's layoff at Showtime, where Deadline reported that some staffers were let go as a broader integration of the cable network into Paramount, the company's streaming service. The memo also highlighted Paramount's Plus and its incredible track record of hits including Yellowstone, 1983, Tulsa King, South Park, The Challenge, Teen Wolf, 1923, Drag Race, Mayor of Kingstown, Your Honor, George and Tammy, and Yellow Jackets, noting that the shows helped Paramount Plus lead the industry in new subscriber growth. Paramount Media Networks, originally called MTV Networks, operates TV channels including CMT, Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and TV Land. I'll put the link to this below. It looks like it's a long. Let's see, wait a minute here. Okay. So I will put that below. There'll be a link. Here is Deadline, whatever that is. Breaking news. Miriam presents the film that lit my fuse. Oppenheimer's Cillian Murphy. Paramount eyes meaningful and sizable cut cost with possible restructuring in fourth quarter of the year. By the way, I don't know how many sound cards I have, and I see a new one that looks nice, but I think it's about $250. So It's out of my price range. Okay, Paramount Global is planning for meaningful and sizable cut cost in the coming months. Okay, I'll put a link to this below. Okay, next, The Hollywood Reporter, Showtime Paramount Plus merger, $300 million plus in cost cutting savings estimated. I will put this below. You know, some of you are not going to be interested, and some of you that have the service, you know, or work for the service, see, Paramount's cost cutting isn't surprising, but it will impact Star Trek. Star Trek Discovery and Star Trek Picard were likely canceled due to cost cutting by Paramount. We've been warning fans for 3 years that the market bubble around streaming industry was going to burst. And boy has it, HBO Max is canceling many of their more successful shows simply because they can't afford to keep them going. The WWE network sold itself to Peacock. Disney is thinking of spinning off or selling ESPN. Netflix is billions of dollars in debt. And now Paramount Plus is also showing off how the change in the streaming economy is affecting things. Paramount Plus is cutting the spending, and there are few, if any, shows more expensive than their service than Star Trek to produce. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, Paramount, this is from Bloomberg. They're economic or a business site. Paramount cuts 25% of domestic cable, ends MTV News. I didn't know there was an MTV News. And the last one is Wall Street Journal. Okay, let Wall Street Journal. No, I'm not going to let them, because they got these things down here. Okay, I'm going to delete this. You can do a search. You know, you're smart people, and it's proven by the fact that you're watching my video. Correct? You watch all my videos. You set the timer, right? Just kidding. So it's this is coming to you from Texas, and it is hotter than hell down here, but we're perfectly okay with the air conditioning. The air conditioning in this apartment, it works good, and with the air conditioning set, you know, and of course, Darlene, the ex-wife, she likes it cool in here, so I pay for it, you know, when the bill comes due. But it's nice, it's always nice and cool in here during the summertime. Now during the wintertime, the furnace, it doesn't work as well as, I don't know why, I mean, but you know, it just, I mean, we're not freezing or, you know, anything like that, but it's just, you know, summertime here, as long as I'm inside, it's nice, the air, you know, air conditioning going. Wintertime, I'm kind of cold, you know, kind of cold. So, I'll just kind of end up on, kind of funny, well, I mentioned that, I think, at the beginning, we just dropped Hulu, and then we just switched to Paramount, or not Paramount, we already had Paramount. We just switched to Showtime with it. You know, the deal with Paramount, if you have Paramount, you could add Showtime. And it's that adding Showtime was, I don't know, maybe $3, $4 or $5, something like that extra each month. And that's a good deal because I just checked, you know, in the last day or two, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on Showtime that we're getting. There's a guy, I think it's called Cable Cutter. There's a guy that this entire type of subject that he covers, how you can, you know, cut cost if you're, you know, on watching things, and he's been talking about for quite a while that this is all going to come, not just with this single company, but that this was type of thing was coming, and it's here, and there's going to be a lot of changes. I'll be okay. I don't watch. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just think about it. I don't watch a lot of stuff other than YouTube videos and a few other things. There isn't anything on regular television that I watch at all. So I'll be perfectly okay. But things are changing. So I guess if I find the cord cutter thing, if I find his link, I'll put it here, so you know, if you want to follow that, because he's been predicting all of this stuff, telling ahead of time that all this stuff was coming. So thanks very much for watching.